Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in this video, I am going to talk about Casemiro, why I believe he is the best midfielder Manchester United has signed since Roy Keane. The reason why I believe Casemiro is the best midfielder we signed in a long time is because he's always given it everything for the badge. He always tries and makes good timing tackles, even though sometimes he gets himself in the yellow card. I love that passion from Casemiro. He cares about Manchester United so much. I've been screaming for Manchester United to sign a decent CDM, and my goodness me, at long last we finally got one, and he is doing outstanding, Casemiro. He really is. I mean, I couldn't ask for much more. The work rate he's putting in for the club, for the fans, is just absolutely incredible. McTominay, I'm so glad he's lost his place in the team now. Nowhere near good enough to be starting matches. And it shows it. Casemiro's come in and he's doing an outstanding job. I mean, Casemiro, sometimes his passing can be off, but he never gives up. He never throws in the towel. He just keeps on going and going and going. That's what I love about this guy. He shows that passion. He's got that fire, like what Roy Keane had. Look at the amount of years Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira had arguments in the tunnel. It reminds me that Casemiro is that sort of player. He's committed. He makes a tackle. And he says, nope, you're not going anywhere. But yeah, Casemiro, what an outstanding guy. What a baller. I mean, some people are even saying he's the best CDM in the world. I mean, you can't argue against it, really, can you? I mean, would I say he's the best CDM in the world? Close. But he's certainly a bloody good player, that's for sure. I mean, just Manchester United's midfield all these years was non-existent. You know, playing Scott McTominay, Fred, Pogba, non-existent. Matic, Mata, this is what's held Manchester United back. But Erik ten Hag's come in and he signed a baller, Casemiro, a Brazilian player who's been outstanding. Honestly, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely over the moon that we signed him. When I heard we were signing Casemiro, I couldn't believe it because obviously he's been around Madrid for quite a few years. So when that news broke that Manchester United signed him, my goodness me, I was over the moon, buzzing in excitement that we finally signed a good CDM, that he could be the jigsaw puzzle to what's been holding us back all these years. And he well and truly is. I mean, he's come in, he settles well. That goal he scored in the FA Cup yesterday, absolutely superb. Just brilliant by Casemiro. What a player. I mean, just absolutely, I'm running out of words to describe him. He's made such an impact to the team, and it just showed how much we missed him against Arsenal when he was suspended, because he come back in the week from the game against Nottingham Forest, played superb. FA Cup yesterday, that first goal he scored, outstanding. Second goal, a deflection, but two fantastic finishes. I gave him man of match, but Lee Dixon, oddly enough, on ITV4, he gave Anthony man of match, which was very bizarre. Casemiro was man of match 100%. But any Manchester United fans, comment your thoughts down below. What you think of Casemiro? I will always reply. And if you are a Manchester United fan, I do match previews, reviews, and any other Manchester United videos talk about Casemiro, etc. So if you are into that stuff, please hit the subscribe button. Comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And yeah, Casemiro, I had to do a video on him today. He deserves a massive shout out. such a huge difference to the team. Absolutely incredible. Long may it continue. Bye-bye.